We are here. We are here on the show tonight. We are live on the show tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining me on the show tonight. Nobody's watching at this moment because the show just started, okay? But yeah, if you join me, thank you for joining me in the future. If you do join me, but we are here tonight on the show. We are here tonight on the show, and tonight on the show we are going to. I have a little bit of topics, ideas, you know, and then as people start joining the show, then obviously we'll talk about other stuff, as they ask questions, and I answer the questions as a sportman that I am. You smell me, ladies? You smell me? All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to talk about is Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer. So supposedly there was an investigation going on with him that he supposedly what was it that his assistant coach hit a girl and he didn't report it to the athletic director of the university. So there was an investigation. What are we going to do with Urban Meyer? Are we going to fire him? What are we going to do? And a few days ago, they ended up announcing that they're only going to suspend Urban Meyer for 3 games. That is what they decided to do. A suspension for 3 games. And hey, man, I have a feeling, look, if it would have been somebody else, I think they would have gotten fired and they would be looking to work at McDonald's right now. But Urban Meyer is, I believe he's 70. What is his record? He's like 73-7, I believe, in Ohio State. The guy has not lost. Woohoo! I don't know what the hell that means. What's up, Marty? What's up, Marty? Finally, you're on the show, man. About time you show up. About time you show up on the show, man. You've been a no. What's up? Good job, Marty. What's up, Marty? I'm the C man. About time you fucking joined the show, Marty. Oh, Marty, finally you got off work. Marty, I am talking about Urban Meyer. Huh? Working my ass off. Good job, Marty. Good job. I'm happy for you, man. Go work your ass off. I'm happy you're making your money up in this bitch. But now enjoy the show, son. But I'm talking about Urban Meyer in Ohio State. How instead of firing him, they just decided to suspend him for 3 games. And I was saying the only reason they decided to suspend him for 3 games is because of his record. I believe he's 73-7 or that. I forgot what the record is, but I mean he has lost less than 10 games in Ohio State, and he's won a national championship. He's won a lot of big games. I think if it would have been somebody else, he would be looking to work at McDonald's right now. What's up? I'm watching at work, so I may have to leave. Oh, come on, chicken legs. But that's your dedication right there. Fuck word. I'm watching the show. Thank you, chicken legs. Are you working at Wild Chicken Wings or whatever it's called? Or the Sports Smart? What's it called? Wild Chicken Legs? Is that where you work? Are you living up to your name, Chicken Legs, Chicken Wings, and working there? Where do you work at, son? Anyways, thank you for joining me on the show, Chicken Legs. I appreciate your dedication on the job. See, Marty, learn from Chicken Legs. You need to learn from Chicken Legs, Marty. Marty said, I'm joining the show. I'm putting the show on while I'm at work. See, Marty, you need to learn. You need to learn, Marty. All right, but yeah, I'm here, son. No, I work at an old folks' home. What? Chicken legs? You working in is Ronald there? I know he lives in a retirement home. He was telling me the other week that they put him to nap. Dude, you working in a retirement home? I'm not trying to laugh at you, man. I'm sorry. I have to make cake. Yeah, man. You handle your business, Marty. Wait, you're a chef? Oh, okay, Marty. Get that cooking up in here, Marty. Okay. But like I said, Urban, I wish Ronald was here so I could talk about sports. Yeah, I think he told me something. He's in a retirement home too, I think, in Louisiana. He told me last week he's gonna join the show because they put him in nap time in his old folks' house. I think he's sleeping right now. I don't know. Hopefully he joins the show later. I need to tell. Anyway, dude, I cannot believe you work in an old man folks' house. Come on, chicken legs, man. I don't know what to say to you, man. Good job for working there, though. Anyways, my friend worked there, and yeah, he got fired a few days because he was cutting the grass, and I don't know how he found the pool while he was cutting the grass. So they fired his ass. Anyways, I'll have to be a professional on the show tonight. Yeah. So Urban Meyer, to me, if he would have been somebody else, they would have told him, hey, go to McDonald's, son. Screw you. You didn't report the situation of a domestic violence. You're fired. But since it's Urban Meyer, his record is pretty impressive at Ohio State. They said, hey, you know what? We can't afford to suck ass. We're Ohio State. We cannot afford to suck ass. Jim Harbaugh's in Michigan. If we fire Urban Meyer, we're going to be looking up in Michigan. We cannot afford to do that. Suspend the man for 3 games, and whatever. We'll go from there. That's what happens when you're good at your job. You can make mistakes and still survive. If you're stupid, you make a mistake, you're fired. Next thing you know, you're applying for McDonald's, asking people they want fries for that from 7 to 5. But Urban Meyer's a good worker, so he was able to make a mistake and survive. That is the whole thing here. So 3 games for Urban Meyer, and then he's coming back. And then I'm not sure what the schedule looks, but I don't think Urban is almost untouchable. Yes, let me tell you something, Marty. I think he might be a little bit better than Nick Saban. Everybody talks about Nick Saban being the coach of college. I actually understand why what he did that was so bad. Obviously, it was really bad. So, well, hold on, Chicken Legs. I'm trying to... Here, you're educating me, and I can't fucking read your I actually understand why he did what so bad. Obviously, it was really bad, but I don't why people are going crazy or a suspension. Okay, yeah, I think you misspelled some words, but I think what you mean is, yeah, I think what you meant is, yeah, you know, the reason they a lot of people like they should have fired him, but I just said it. I think he's like 73-7 in Ohio State with a national championship and some playoff appearance. You know, the guy has done a great job everywhere he's been. Utah, Florida, Ohio State. They've all gone from sucking to winning a lot of games. In the cases of Florida and Ohio State, national championship games. Tim Tebow, who wasn't really a quarterback, made him a 2-time national champion. That should tell you right there. Ohio State, with 3 quarterbacks in the same season, won a fucking national championship. Started off the season with one quarterback, then the other one, and then I think it was J.T. Barrett, and then who was some other guy named Chardroll Jones, I think. I mean, I think it was Braxton Miller. It was J.T. Barrett, Chandler Jones, and Braxton Miller, something like that. They played 3 quarterbacks that year. It started off with Braxton Miller. He got hurt. Then J.T. Barrett came in, and then they finished it off with Chandler Jones. It was pretty impressive. And all 3 quarterbacks, where are they now? Are they in the? I believe Charlon Jones. I think he plays for the Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers. But as far as the other 2, what's up, CE? I mean, what's up, Fox 87? What's up, son? How you doing, man? I like your new microphone, man. I really do, man. I need to get a microphone like that too, man. I like your microphone. But what are those 3 quarterbacks now? Other than Chandler Jones, the other 2 probably working at McDonald's, asking people from 7 to 5 if they want fries with their with their meal. Urban Meyer is a fantastic coach. It is very hard to fire people like that. They get passes. That's what happens when you're a good coach. If you make a mistake, you get a pass. Go yourself. I got it for my birthday. Good yourself. I got it for my birthday. Oh man, dude, I like that microphone, man. I need to get myself one in the future, son. I really do, man. I want to be a professional like you. I'm gonna look into getting a microphone in the future, ladies and gentlemen. But that's what happens when you're as good as Urban Meyer. You make a mistake and you still get it. And I believe he's better than Nick Saban. I really do. Nick Saban, he did win a national championship in LSU. And then he did win a national championship in Alabama. I mean, they're right there. I think they're neck and neck, both Urban Meyer and Nick Saban. I need to see CE rep on the mic. Oh, you guys want me to put an album on? Should I put an album on the show? What's up? What's up? Cruz, Frank. What's up, son? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? What's up? What up, Chicken and Cruz? What's up? Oh, he's just saying hi to you guys. Yeah, man. Everybody's here on the show tonight. We have 4 people watching, man. What's up, Fox? Yeah, man. Hey, Cruz. I was just talking about Urban Meyer's situation. How instead of firing him, they just took 3 games. Oh, CE, who's your favorite rapper? I like Eminem. Eminem's my favorite rapper. Yeah, 10 dislikes, are you fucking... Sup, Fox? Guys, what the fuck? So far, I'm thinking I'm having a great show. I'm performing. I can't believe that... I don't know where the hate is. I feel like I'm... Guys! Cough me. What? 20? WTF is going on? Guys, I'm doing an act. To me, I'm doing a fucking fabulous job so far. If you don't like the show, well, fuck you. I apologize for my language. I apologize. But anyways, check. Let me. What would I want to say? Let me. 50 mother walking. I just shit on my pants when I screamed. I cannot believe this shit. 50 dislikes? You guys, this show is rated R, so no apologies needed. Oh, yeah, you're right, Cruz. Yeah, man, rated R like Edge. The rated R superstar! Alright, well, let me get back on the show. Urban Meyer. I was talking to Cruz. Cruz, what do you think about the suspension? I think it might have been... I understand it. Let's say that. I understand it because it's Urban Meyer. I believe the guy is 73-7 with a national championship and a lot of... he has won a lot of games for them. But what do you think about that? Urban Meyer. Cruz. 1 million dislikes? I cannot... Well, 1 million people are watching the show. I'm surprised they didn't fire his ass. You know what, Cruz? I think it's because of who he is. He's one of the top 2 coaches in college football. I think he's 73-7, national championship in Ohio State, won a lot of important games. Also in Florida, won 2 national champions. The guy has won everywhere he's gone. In Utah, he wasn't too bad either. The guy has gone everywhere. I think he's neck and neck with Nick Saban as far as who's the best college football coach. It's neck and neck between both of them. And Urban Meyer, Nick Saban has a lot more championships, but it's, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I guess Nick Saban's better, but he should have done the right thing and stepped down. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, I just don't think Ohio State wanted to fire him because they knew that Jim Harbaugh is in Michigan and they didn't want to be looking up at Michigan all these years now. Because they knew if you fire Urban Meyer, you're not going to get a new coach. You're not going to get a coach that good as fast. So I think they just, you know what? Let's just suspend him. But yeah, man, he could have done that too. But I think it's just a situation where when you're good at something and you make a mistake, you get a pass. Where if you're somebody else, if you're just average or suck, you get fired and you're applying for McDonald's. And that's what happens when you're good at your job. You survive stuff like this. I think it just came down to him being too good. It was just a situation like how, remember how Cleveland didn't know if LeBron James is going to leave in free agency, and a lot of people were saying, "Hi, they should just trade him and at least get something back in return." You cannot trade LeBron James. You cannot do that. I think same thing here. They just like, we just can't fire this man. We just can't fire this man. I just think if it would have been somebody else, they would have fired him. But it's Urban Meyer, a top 2, top 3 college football coach. They just didn't have they just couldn't fire them. It was just too hard, and they had to, I don't know, man. I feel like it all came down to the success he had, both in Ohio State and in Florida. And they're like, you know what? No, we can't do this shit. 2 national championships in Florida, 1 national championship in Ohio State. Let's look at the quarterbacks. 3 quarterbacks on the same season. Braxton Miller, J.T. Barrett, Chandler Jones. And we're a national championship with those 3 quarterbacks. And then in Florida, he won it with Tim Tebow, who turns out to suck ass in the NFL. How's your day so far, CE? Man, so far it's good. Joe Paterno was fired, and so should have Meyer. Yeah, I agree. I think he should have been fired. Joe Paterno was fired. I feel so bad for Joe Paterno, man, because I think he just got depressed and died. I think he would have still been alive. I felt so bad for, and that's a situation where Urban Meyer's a young man. As good as he is, he's fine if you fire him from a health point. Joe Paterno was very old. He'd been there for like 50 years. It literally broke his heart to get fired, man. I feel so bad for him. Man, I feel so bad for Joe Paterno, man. Wow, 2 million dislikes. Are you fucking kidding me? Fat version of Justin Bieber. Nobody likes me, but at the same time, I'm so successful. Cannot believe the hate the fans are showing the show tonight. They're just jealous of me. The CE, man. Justin Bieber, fat version, coming at you. But yeah, man. I think it was one of those situations where he's just too successful. Has won a lot of football games. We just can't do it. Suspend him 3 games and whatever. All right. If nobody else has something to say about it, let's switch gears. What are we going to talk about next? Next, I think I'm going to talk about Lamar Jackson. Look, I thought this kid was very talented coming out of Louisville. I made a video, I think it was a few months ago, saying that the Ravens should look into trading Joe Flacco. And it was time for Lamar Jackson to take over the franchise. But man, I got to tell you something. I'm watching this kid in preseason. He does not seem to know how to play football. And I'm not saying literally, but I'm just saying in the NFL. The kid does not seem to know what the hell he is doing out there. His throws kind of suck ass. He's incompletion left and right. And he's always getting hit, taking off and running. Oh, man. I thought he was going to be a little bit better. He does not seem to understand what the hell he is doing. That's a situation where you might have to... And Joe Flacco's actually playing so good so far. I think he's motivated. He knows that if he sucks, he could lose his job to Lamar Jackson. But also, Lamar Jackson is not helping himself either. He's sucking ass. Lamar Jackson, he's a lot worse than I thought. I knew he was going to make mistakes as a first-year player, but he is making a lot of mistakes. It is terrible. Foles also looks like shit during this preseason. Yeah, he does. But he's a proven guy. But Lamar Jackson, man, oh my Lord. I was so wrong on him possibly being the franchise quarterback this season. I don't think he's going to start at least right away. Lamar Jackson has some problems. He really does. And that's why they brought in RG3 so he can help him mentor him. So RG3 went with it, He kept taking up and running and teared his leg up and was never the same. So that's why they brought RG3 there to kind of teach him. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I think they're going to end up being a better football team this year because of Joe Flacco being motivated with Lamar Jackson in there. But Lamar Jackson so far does not look like he is threatening at all to take Joe Flacco's job. Lamar Jackson has work to do. Oh my Lord. He's closer to Tim Tebow right now than he is to a normal quarterback. He's got a lot of problems. He has a lot of working to do on his quarterback technique. But yeah, man, I'm just a little bit surprised how bad he's been so far in the preseason as Lamar Jackson. Um, and then Nick Foles. Yeah, Nick Foles. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. I think he's having some footwork problems. Philly 500 thinks it's not that he's having bad footwork problem. It's that the offensive line has been so bad so far that it's messing him up, and he's getting pressured. But there seems to be something wrong with his feet. He has too many happy feet, if you ask me. He's moving too much in the pocket. He kind of tripped over last night and fucking fell into a safety. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Either two things are happening. Either they're not taking it seriously because it's preseason, or they just mentally, they're just not in it anymore. They're talking too much shit. Today, I believe Doug Peterson's going to be on Fox Sports. And they're going to ask him a lot of questions. Could the Eagles regress this year? Yes, I think they can. I think they can, because I think if you look at last year, what it was like, they had so much injuries. You lost your Jason Peters, your starting left tackle. You lost your middle linebacker, Jordan Hicks. You lost your running back, Darren Sproles, and you lost your starting quarterback, Wentz. And you still win a Super Bowl? Mentally, they were like in a different place. I think they're in trouble if Wentz doesn't come back. Yeah, I think they're in trouble with Wentz too, because Wentz, okay, he's motivated because he wasn't a part of it last year, but the other guys, a lot of them were. And this is why no one has won back-to-back Super Bowls since 2005. Because you just come back the next year and you're not in it. Do you think Allen will get the start week 1? Yes, I do think he will, especially now with AJ McCarron not being 100% with the shoulder. I think Josh Allen will get the start week 1. Plus, he's got a very strong arm. I did not realize how strong of an arm Josh Allen had. That's a cannon for an arm. So I do think he'll start week 1. This might force Wentz back too soon and might not be good for his. You know what? The thing I'm worried about Wentz, I'm not necessarily worried about the leg. Whenever we get him back, he has not played football since December. He's not going to come back and beat the Wentz of last year, at least the first 2-3 games. He's going to struggle too. That's what I was saying. If Wentz is good enough to play at least one preseason game, play him and get his feet wet a little bit. Because if he has to play week 1 versus the Falcons, I think he's going to struggle because he has not played football since December. So what I'm looking at is Foles is struggling. He looks to be having problems with his footwork. And Wentz, whenever he does come back, that first game he's going to struggle because he has not played football since December. So we're like in a lose-lose situation right now. Let me see. I'm going to the Phillies at Blue Jays game tonight. Oh, have fun, Fox 87. That's going to be a good game, man. The Phillies are doing really good this year. Wentz didn't look good during his rehab drills. Yeah, I just think they're not mentally in it this year. I think there's a reason why no one has won a Super Bowl since 2005, 2 straight Super Bowls. There's a reason. But look at the Dallas Mavericks. Every year they were in it. Every year, championship conversation. And then what happens? They finally won the championship in 2011, who has never been the same team again. You look at the Mavericks. Ever since 2011, they finally won the finals, have never been the same team again. Mentally, I just don't know what happens to you. You just lose motivation, I think. Go Blue Jays. White Sox looks terrible this year. You live in Canada, Fox? He lives in Buffalo. Where do you live, Fox? I thought you lived in Buffalo. But yeah, man, I'm not sure where he lives, to be honest. He may live in Canada, though, if he's going to Toronto to see Philadelphia. But I think his father's from Philadelphia, so I don't know. Oh, he's on vacation in Toronto. Okay. Yeah, I thought he lived in Buffalo. Fuck the Bills, chicken legs ass. Come on, Fox 87. You need to get. You talking shit about your team. Because, see, that we have a rivalry right now on the show. It's a Bills fan, Fox 87, and a Dolphins fan, Chicken Legs. We have a rivalry right now on the show. And then if we can get Ronald here, we're going to have another rivalry. We're going to have a Texas rivalry between Cruz, Texans, and Ronald Cowboys. But let's see if, right now we have a rivalry right now on the show with with Fox 87 being a Bills fan and Chicken Legs being a Dolphins fan. What's going on with the White Sox? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Look, in the past, I made videos about the White Sox, but this year, he's in an old man's home, so I think he has to take care of the people there. No, look, I made videos in the past about the White Sox. I'm finished this year. They suck ass. They just suck ass. I made a video a few years ago. They were winning 7-1, and they fucking lost the game in the 9th inning. That fucking video has like 900 views. It's like one of my highest videos. I was so fucking pissed. I think I titled it White Sox lose 7-1 lead in the 9th inning, and it has like it almost has like 1,000 views. It was one of my most viewed videos. I think the White Sox have been terrible ever since they won the World Series. Miami is going to be better than Buffalo this year. Josh Allen not going to be a good rookie. Chicken, oh no, Miami sucks. He just had 0-16. Actually, I like Buffalo's defense better, I think. We have a fight up on the show right now. Chicken Legs, Miami, Fox 87, Bills. Man, we have a rivalry up in here right now. No, man, yeah, I have a... I don't think Cleveland's going to be the worst team this year, to be honest. I think it's going to be Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay's going to suck ass this year. I think this is going to be the last year for Daryl Cutter, the coach, and also it could be the last year for Winston. They may have to draft a quarterback in next year's draft because Jameis Winston, he just does not seem to be mature enough to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Cleveland will be better than Miami this year. Cleveland will be better than Miami this year. Oh, man. I have to finish looking at the AFC in my schedule, but I think Tampa Bay is going to be the worst team. No way, Fox. Josh Allen does not have the pocket presence to be a good quarterback right now or right away. What? He just said what? Both teams kind of have a quarterback situation because Josh Allen's a rookie coming from Division II in Wyoming. That's going to be a big step from him. It's literally going from Division II to the NFL. And then Ryan Tannehill has not played football in 2 years, so... Cleveland 2-14, Miami 0-16. Oh my lord. You guys are going crazy right now on the show. Bills 9-7, Jets 7-9. I don't like the Jets that much. I like their defense, but I think not hating on the Bills, but I'm not sure Allen is the real deal. Mike Gosky is going to be Rookie of the Year, and Xavier Howard is going to be a Pro Bowler. Tannehill Comeback Player of the Year. Oh, chicken legs. I'm not too sure about Ryan Tannehill. I was just talking about it with Carson Wentz. He's coming off not playing for 9 months. Right? Andrew Luck and Tannehill are coming up from not playing for 2 years. Oh, my Lord. I don't know about that. No, Miami has no receivers. Yeah, they lost Jarvis Landry. I'm worried about Miami. I'm worried about Ryan Tannehill. He has not played football in 2 years. Same thing with Andrew Luck. But I guess one of them could have. They could be in the battle for Comeback Player of the Year. Both of those two, Ryan Tannehill and Andrew Luck. The Dolphins let their best player go into Cleveland, Jarvis Landry. Yeah. They kind of clean house low key. They let go and then the defensive lineman who not that good anymore. Dominican Sue. Bro, we have a better receiving core than you. Kenny Stills is fantastic, and we have so many underrated guys like Shaquem Grant and Albert Wilson. Jarvis was not our best player. Who was your best player, Chicken? Like he's fight, laughing my ass off. Yeah, you guys are fighting. But wait, where's Fox 87? He's kind of left the show. Hold on, is he still here? I'm not sure where is Fox 87. Hold on, let me sit down, guys. Rashard Jones plus Danny Amendola. I'm here. Oh, okay. So you haven't put. What do you have to say, Fox 87, about what he's saying about your team? He's talking trash. Rashard Jones, our best player. I think the Dolphins for sure will be New England this year because last year they beat them with Jay Cutler. So Ryan Tannehill's better than Jay Cutler. So I think they will beat New England at least once this year. They always seem to beat New England at least once. I can't fucking see that shit. It's fucking small. I said Dolphins have no running game and no... Hold on, what? I said Dolphins have no running game and no D. I like their defense. I think it might be the best part of their team, their defense. The Dolphins... What the fuck? The Dolphins beat New England once almost every... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Almost every year that they get them at least once. They got them last year with Jay Cutler, so that's saying something. Jay Cutler fucking sucks. So I think that'll be their upset of the year. New England have a course in Miami. Yeah, they lose every year in Miami for some reason. Is it possible that it's too hot for them, or what is it? I mean, it's a division rival, so Miami knows them well. But yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy. Almost every year they get them, bro. We have a beast running back game. Kenyon Drake led the NFL in rushing for the last 5 weeks of the season. They had Jay Ajayi there, and then we got his ass. I remember that. Chicken was so pissed. What do we trade you, Jay Ajayi, for a 3rd round pick? By the way, chicken wings are from Buffalo. Fox, will McLaren play this year? Unless Josh Allen sucks, I don't think McLaren's playing this year, to be honest. I heard this injury wasn't that. No, the idiot said it was a broken shoulder. It turns out it's just like a sprain. They messed up the pass or something. Okay, I have to go. Oh, come on, Wild Wings. You just left when he said a chicken Lex was from Buffalo and all from Miami. Now he's leaving. The fuck, man? That shit's funny as hell, man. That shit is funny. No, I think Allen will start. Me too. I did not know his arm was that good. But this is the thing. He is coming out from Division II, Wyoming, so it's going to be a big step. It's going to be like Carson Wentz a few years ago when he was coming from North Dakota. Division II to the NFL. It's from going to the 5th grade to the 7th grade. Oh, man. Chicken wing. He just left. He has to go work, I think. Okay, he's gone. Fuck it. He has to go to work. He has to go to work. That was some funny shit right there. We had some trash talking going up on the show tonight. Fucking trash talking. Who won that fight? Well, your last thing was that you said chicken wings are from Buffalo and not from Miami, and then he laughed. So I guess you won. You had the last insult. So I guess you won, Fox 87. But we'll see. He might come back later. I think he goes in and out because he works for some old lady, I think, or something. So when the lady needs something, he has to like help her. So later on, he'll probably be back. But he usually goes in and out. What the fuck is happening? I think you won, Fox, with the chicken wing comment. Yeah, me too. I think chicken legs. I think 87 won. Cruz, that's a fact, actually. Yeah. Yeah, and then he just left. But I don't know if he left because he was offended. I think he literally left because he had to go to work with the old lady. That might not be too such a bad job, but I don't know. As long as you don't have to wipe their ass when they go to the restroom. Is it really? Didn't know that. All right, let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Look it up, everyone. Let's see. What else? Is Marty? I think Marty left, right? He hasn't been here on for a while. I think Marty's gone. But I think next thing, I only like chicken wings from Brie Wings. Bra Wings. Is that where you live? Your city, Cruz? Do you follow NBA? Yes, I do. I do. That's probably the second sport I talk here about most. Yeah, I like the Lakers. I'm very happy about LeBron James coming in, but we'll see how it goes. I know that he's hanging a lot with Kevin Durant this summer, and they're talking about playing together next year. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I know a few sports about it. I'm not too much of a sports about it because how about soccer? No, I don't like soccer. It's kind of boring. I don't like soccer. I only like basketball, football, and baseball. And wrestling and boxing. And UFC. Although I don't watch a lot of boxing and UFC because the pay-per-views are too high. But yeah, usually the things I watch the most are basketball, football, and baseball. I don't talk a lot about baseball because a lot of people complain about it. That it's too boring and too slow. So sometimes I do want to talk about baseball, but I don't talk about it as much as I like to because a lot of people don't like it. But it's at the same time they complain about it, but every video I make gets like 50 views. So it's kind of funny. Oh man, I love baseball. Me too, man. I love baseball. I like it a little bit more when the White Sox are doing good, but that's usually never. So watching the NBA next season is pointless. No one is beating the Warriors. Yeah, I think it's going to be Celtics Warriors when the Warriors are winning. I think it's going to be like 5 games. I think that's going to be the finals right there. Celtics Warriors and Warriors winning 5. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I like baseball too. I think it's going to be Red Sox versus Cubs this year for the World Series. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? I'm thinking the Saints. That's who I'm thinking. The Saints. I'm thinking New England versus Saints, and Saints win. Texans. Man, Deshaun Watson. We need to see how he looks and everything. They could have been in the conversation. But I'm gonna say New England versus the Saints, and Saints win. I'm hoping at least that's what it is. But yeah, Drew Brees needs to get that second championship before he gets too old. Watson will have 40 plus TDs. Oh my lord. The record is what, like 53, I think, right? By Peyton Manning. Really? I was expecting Eagles to be the answer. No, man, I don't like how they're playing in preseason. Mentally, they look... I wish the Eagles, but there's a reason why no one has won the Super Bowls in 2005 on back-to-back years. They look terrible. They lost 5-0. Like, what a joke. To Cleveland. What a joke. I think they still make the playoffs. But, yeah, man, they don't seem to be focused at all. They're not focused. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when the season starts. Hopefully, you're right. That we'll see when the season starts. They're not looking so good so far in preseason. That we'll see when it starts for real. Last year, I do remember people complain about the offense, and then they took off in the season. So maybe it matters to the players trying to make their team. Yeah, the future McDonald's workers. You know what's funny? There's a guy on the Eagles, Josh Adams. He was undrafted running back from Notre Dame. And, like, he's going to make the team. Like, he's that good. He was literally in the Heisman conversation last year. And nobody drafted him. Like, I never seen a player get undrafted and just right away get signed to a team. And like, he's almost like a second or third round pick. That's how good he is, talented-wise. Like, I never seen an undrafted kid be that comfortable in a training camp because he knows he's going to make the team. That guy was in the Heisman conversation last year, and then nobody fucking drafted him in the draft. And then the Eagles just signed him. But that kid, yeah, I never seen. When are you going to do a Bills preview? Hugh Jackson should work in an underwear store. Yeah, man, they need a fucking... What else do you watch besides Sports CE? Wrestling, pretty much. I watch Sirius with my mother at night. Like, we watched, like, yesterday we went to go see Mile 22. At the movies, Mile 22. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like. I need action. I need action. So either sports, wrestling, UFC, boxing, stuff like that. I need action. I don't watch like even when I was a little kid, I didn't watch TV shows like Cartoon Network, whatever the hell it's called, Cartoon Network. I literally hated cartoons. Like, I just couldn't. I'm not if it's not going crazy, like probably the calmest thing I watch is probably baseball, to be honest. That's probably the calmest thing I can watch, baseball. Everything else I watch, football, a lot of energy going on, a lot of action, basketball, a lot of stuff going on, wrestling, obviously, UFC, boxing, action movies. I need action. I need action. I need stuff to be happening. So there, yeah, cool. Yeah, so there's your answer. Pretty much, if it's action, other than baseball, it's that's the only thing I think I can watch. There's not a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously, it's a lot more calmer compared to the other stuff I just mentioned. But yeah, man, I don't like I like action stuff. Sometimes I get bored in parties too because of just drinking and listening to music. It kind of bores me a little bit too. I'd rather stay in my house and watch a football game or a basketball game. And you watch YouTube as well? Yes, I do. YouTube, yep. I watch YouTube too. I watch a lot of sports videos, and I watch a lot of just famous YouTubers. Usually, during the daytime I watch. Well, no, actually, no. I kind of flip it all around. Mostly I watch sports on YouTube, but I mean I do watch like some other YouTubers. Do you think I'm boring? Not at all, chicken. I mean, not at all. Fox 87. I think it's pretty entertaining, especially with the song segment. Well, you need to do a lot more. I think Fox 87 is your home run calls. You know the home run calls. I think you need to like live stream more and like little. That's what I want to do too. I want to live stream and call the game as it's going on. You don't like a play by play. I like those videos. Oh, what the fuck? I like those videos you do with the home run calls. What do you call it? My call. And when somebody from Toronto hits a home run. That's how I discovered you, Fox 87. When in July when you were doing the All-Star home runs. That's how I discovered your channel. I watch your videos, Fox. Yeah, I seen you comment in the comment section in his videos, Cruz. Yeah, and if you can, maybe a live stream of like a baseball game, maybe when the playoffs start. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I discovered you when in July in the All-Star game, and you were doing the home run calls. Yeah, man, but I like you, man. Like I said, I want to get a microphone like you, man. Yeah, and you have to go to school soon, right? You're starting school soon, Fox, right? Starting soon for you. How do you find, by the way? What? How do you find, by the way? I don't mean what you mean right there, Fox. I don't know what he means. How message deleted. How did you find me, by the way? That's how I found you, Fox 87. I found you making the whole in July when it was remember that All-Star game in July and everybody was hitting home runs left and right? And that's how I found your channel. You were making the home run calls when like Spring and Altuve went back to back and all that stuff. I'm not Springer. I mean not Altuve. Alex Bergman and George Springer went back to back. That's how I discovered you about a month ago in July. How did you guys discover me? I think I actually commented on your video, Fox 87, and then you went on mine. But how did you discover me, Cruz? Yes, thanks for subbing. Gotta go now. See ya. Alright, see ya. See you, Fox 87. See ya. Is Cruz still here? This might be a short live stream. I found the CE show a little over a year ago. What video was it? What topic? I think you're the only one watching, Cruz, I think. So. I want to say it was Texans video. Oh, like the preview of the Texans? It must have been like a preview. So I think the first time you commented, or when I remember you commenting, was in the World Series or the ALCS, when I kept saying the Yankees were gonna win, have better pitching, and I think you said no, we're gonna win, we have better pitching. You thought, yeah, you told me that the other day that you thought I was Italian. Yeah, man, you told me that once that you were Italian. I mean that you thought I was Italian. That was funny as hell. All right, so you've been watching me for a year, and I think so. Marty, Ronald, and you, I think are around the same time. I think Ronald and Marty actually found me out too about a year ago. Chicken Legs, I think he's been on here. Yeah, that was the first time I commented, but I had been watching for a while. Yeah, I think the first time that was the first time you commented, I think, when I was talking about, I think it was the ALCS, Astros versus Yankees. And then again, I think you commented in the World Series. especially when they won. And then I think you didn't comment it again for a while. I think you didn't comment it again until I think maybe the NBA playoffs. Man, we didn't. This may be a short show, man. We didn't get a lot of people here tonight. It's gonna happen sometimes, you know. Not every night's gonna be a. How could you think the Yankees would beat the Astros? You know what? It's when they went. I thought like their pitching was a little bit better because of the experience. Well, not Takanaka, Sabathier's experience. And then they actually went off on them. What was it like? It was 2-0, and then the Yankees went up 3-2. Remember? The Yankees went up 3-2, and then the Astros came back and won it 4-3. But for a while there, after Game 5, going back to Houston, it was 3-2. Like Carlos Beltran had to have a conversation with the team because they were really depressed. I mean, it wasn't, but they did give you a scare there when they went 3-2. It was a weird series. It was 2-0, then 3-2, and then the Astros won it 4-3. It was pretty weird. But I'm like, I was pretty surprised that the Astros could not win one single game in New York. That surprised me a little bit. And then the World Series, man, that Game 5 was unbelievable. That series, what was it, 3-1? I think they only won one game, right? But then what happened with the Red Sox is that Chris Sale was fantastic that year, and then in that series in the playoffs, he just fell apart. Just like he's kind of falling apart right now. He's on the disabled list again. I was reading for the second time this month. He's on the disabled list. He falls apart, right? Or after the All-Star break, he usually falls apart. That's what my friend was telling me. He's a Red Sox fan, and he was like, my friend was telling me that he says, I hope the Red Sox can win the World Series this year, but my worry is that Chris Sale's not going to be able to hang on. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, man, what was it, 2 years ago when the Cubs won it in 2016? That NLCS between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs, didn't they use fucking Kershaw like 3 games in that series? Yeah, But I think this year, guys like David Price and Rick Porcello are pitching better for the Red Sox. Where there should not be that much pressure on Chris Sale as there were last year. Last year he seemed to be the only one pitching good. But I think this year, David Price and Rick Porcello are also pitching good. So I don't know, but he is starting to fall apart a little bit these last few months. I think it's the second time in this month they put him on the disabled list. And he was with the White Sox too. After the All-Star break, he would just get tired and he was finished. But I thought it was because he was not motivated because the season was pretty much over. But now it's happening too with the Red Sox, so it's not a motivation problem. It's just that his arm can't handle it. You don't think the Yankees are going to make the playoffs? Then who do you think's going to make it? The A's? I think the A's are making it for sure. That kid they have, Chris Davis, he has like 39 home runs. Boston versus Oakland in what? The ALCS? Who do you have winning the division? The Athletics or the Astros? I think the Astros are like a game up, or is it tied? And then what about who do you have in the wild card? Athletics versus who? Seattle? All right. The Astros, it was funny. They got swept by Seattle and the Athletics. Oh no, they didn't get swept by the Athletics. They won that last game on Sunday, and then they faced the Seattle and they won they won 2 out of 3. It's kind of weird how they're playing. They got swept by Seattle, lost 2 out of 3 versus the A's, and then they turn around and beat Seattle 2 out of 3. Like, it's pretty weird what's going on. Like, how do you get swept in Houston and Seattle by Seattle, and then you go to Seattle and get 2 out of 3? Like, what the hell? Okay, so you got the Athletics eliminating the Yankees in the wild card game. Yeah, man, the Athletics, they're having one of those years where it seems like every 5 years they have one of these crazy years where they come out of nowhere and make the playoffs. And that kid they have, Chris Davis, oh my lord, he hits everything in sight. Yeah, I've realized that even Altuve's numbers are better on the road than they are at home. I don't know why it is, but yeah, they seem to be a better road team than a home team. I don't know why though. I have no idea why though. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Yeah, because I mean, what else do you want? They got swept by Seattle 4 games at home, and then they go away for 3 games, and they win 2 out of 3. Like, that just tells you they're better at on the road. But yeah, man, it's tight, man. It is tight. And then Seattle's not too far behind either, but I don't think they're gonna make it. Astros versus. Oh shit! Oh my god! I just stabbed my foot on the. I'm back on the show. Astros versus Red Sox in the ALCS. I think the Red Sox will win that. I have Red Sox versus Cubs for the World Series and Red Sox winning. That's what I have. That's my World Series. Red Sox versus Cubs. And then I have. I don't like their pitching. I told you this. I do not like their pitching, especially the bullpen. I don't trust that bullpen at all, Cruz. I last year I didn't trust it either. Every game my nuts were up in my throat. I do not trust that bullpen at all. Like, I literally don't trust anybody in that bullpen. I trust the starters, but I don't trust the bullpen. That's what I said. You have to go get another closer because maybe they got that closer from Toronto, Roberto Osuna, but you might have to go get somebody else before what's the last day to make a trade? I believe September 1st. You might have to go get another guy because I don't know. It's even closing. I don't think Roberto Osuna is even closing. The bullpen is fine. It's one of the best. What? They don't close games, Cruz. They don't close games. Every time I watch a game, they don't close it. Okay, so maybe that should tighten up a little bit, the bullpen. Roberto Osuna being the closer. Because, I don't know. Didn't they play, like, what was it, on Wednesday, and they were winning 7-0, and then they ended up only winning 10-7? I don't know, Cruz. I need to go watch them again. I haven't watched the game. Well, what was the last time I watched the game? Like on Tuesday or Monday when they played Seattle? They've been playing. They're out on the West Coast right now, so I'm not watching a lot. But when they get back to the normal, to our time zone, I'll be watching a little bit more. But yeah, man, Charlie Morton was the knee that gave up all those runs. Charlie Morton. He's a so-so guy. I don't love him, but I don't hate him either. The guy who's really gotten better is Brad Peacock. He's really gotten a lot better. He used to suck ass. I went to a game once, about 2-3 years ago, and he gave up like fucking 10 runs. Charlie Morton is only good for 5 innings. Yeah. You might have to make a switch there and have Brad Peacock be the 5th starter, and have Charlie Morton go to the bullpen. Because you know how last year he did a very good, or Colin McHugh. Colin McHugh could be a starter too. Yeah, you have 2 guys there. You can switch. You can send Charlie Morton to the bullpen and have either Colin McHugh or Brad Peacock be a starter. Both of those guys have starting experience. Yeah, because I thought Charlie Morton, the best I saw him was last year in Game 7 of the World Series. When he came in, I want to say in the 5th inning, and he fucking dominated from the 5th inning on. Morton is fine as the 5th starter. He just can't pitch more than 5 innings. Who do you rather have pitch who do you rather have be the 5th starter? Brad Peacock, Charlie Morton, or Colin McHugh? Choose one of those. I want to see which one of those 3. Morton? Really? I guess. I do have a feeling that if Peacock goes on the starting rotation, he's gonna suck. I don't know why. I don't know about Colin McHugh, but yeah. I mean, you have to have a weak starter. I mean, come on. You have what? You have Garrett Cole, who's a monster. You have Justin Verlander, who's a monster. Dallas Keuchel's a monster. Lance McCullers ain't too bad. And then Charlie Morton. Come on. I mean, you can argue you have 3 ones. Garrett Cole, Justin Verlander, and Dallas Keuchel are all ones. And then, to me, Lance McCullers, he's a 2. Pitching as the 4. Morton is nasty, but only 5 innings. When he goes more than 5 innings, it's when he starts giving up runs. Yeah. They should just fucking do something. When Charlie Morton pitches, they should just tell Lance McCullers and Brad Peacock, hey, start getting ready to pitch like in the 5th, 6th inning. They should just have them ready. They should just have them ready. Hey, but that's kind of frustrating too, that your starter can only pitch 5 innings. I remember the first thing Roland Ryan did when he got to the Rangers. He told the guys, "You're a starting pitcher. You need to give me at least 7 innings. If not, you're not a starting pitcher." I agree. He was dominating Seattle for the first 5 innings. Yeah, but he needs to find a way, I think. Or at least I would like him to pitch 7 innings. To me, like Nolan Ryan said, if you're a starter in the major leagues, you need to find a way to, more often than not, pitch at least 7 innings. Then maybe their bullpen's fresh because, like I said, they do have, Garrett Cole, Justin Verlander, and Dallas Keuchel ahead of them. 5 innings from your 5th starter is great, in my opinion. I mean, I guess. Charlie Morton, didn't he play? Who did he play for before? Atlanta, and he sucked ass in Atlanta. And didn't Brad Peacock actually started a game this week, like on Monday or Tuesday? Didn't he start a game? Yeah, New York sucks ass, man. Everybody's hurt. The only 2 pitchers that really work are CC Sabathia and Masahiro Takanaka, and they're always hurt. Philly, you got him from Philly. I thought you got him from Atlanta. because this guy was complaining about how, oh, here we go again with a former Atlanta Brave winning the World Series. Because the last 2 years ago, it was Jason Hayward from the Cubs. I think he played in Atlanta too, because this guy, he's an Atlanta Brave fan. He was telling me that he's playing Atlanta too. I wish I had like a desk and chair to sit on. This is probably out of all the shows I've done, this is probably the quietest. Morton, McHugh, Peacock could all platoon as the fifth starters. That's what I agree. Try them all out. Try them all 3 outs, and then whoever gives you the best starts, maybe the longest innings, go with him. Because Charlie Morton last year, he came out Game 7 versus the Dodgers in the World Series, and he did a fantastic job coming out of the bullpen in that Game 7, replacing Lance McCullers. I remember that shit. I was pretty impressed with him. I was telling my father, wow, Charlie Morton did a very good job coming out of the bullpen. I thought that Game 7 was going to be very hard for the Astros going into like the 7th inning to get out. And no, man, Charlie Morton just came in and fucking got everybody out left and right. Also was the Game 7 winner against the Yankees. Yeah, man, yeah. I mean, you got to give it up to him. I don't remember that one so much, but I do remember the one, the World Series versus the Dodgers, and he did a hell of a good job in that game. Hey, Cruz, hold your horses for like 5 minutes. I have to go do something for the kitchen. But I'm not a ghost. I'm still here. Just give me like, all right? Just give me like 5 minutes. My mom says I have to put the stove on. What's up, Cruz? What the fuck? Okay, we're back. We're back, Cruz. Did you? Okay, cool. Yeah, man, I'm back, man. I'm back. Just apologize to you, man. Apologize to the fans. Hold on. Let me take this. We're back. I'm gonna have a conversation with my sister and ask her if I can like put this on the laptop. I'm back, Cruz. Yeah, man. It'd be a little bit better on the laptop, I feel, because the problem with the phone is that the battery just fucking kills it. So I could have taken the phone down. But I don't know. It was only like a minute or two, so whatever. Well, you think it's gonna be better on the laptop? I'm thinking of doing like a live stream this weekend, maybe for a preseason game or something. But I might have to do that one on the laptop. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, what I want to do is do it on the laptop, because what I worried about is that somebody's going to call me eventually, and I don't know, if somebody calls you while you're live streaming, does it get you out of the live stream? That's what always worries me about a live stream, that eventually somebody's going to call one day and they're going to take me out of the live stream. That's why I'd rather have it on my laptop. So yeah, because I do think a lot of people do it on their laptop. I need to talk to my sister about it this weekend and see if she can help me put it on the... Maybe it's just as easy as YouTube, because in YouTube there's literally just a button, it says go live, and then you're live on your phone. But I don't know on the laptop. I need to go look on the YouTube menu on the laptop. I think you should move the live stream to like 7. I can, because we're eating dinner, man. We're eating dinner. That's the problem about this shit. Now, when football season ends, I think I'm gonna do it on Saturdays. I don't know what time though. But my father wants me to go to the grocery store later on too, so I have stuff to do later on. Right now, literally, there's nobody in the house. That's why I had to go downstairs and look at the kitchen. That yeah, man, but it does not work for me unless. What I'm gonna have to do, once my father comes in, he has me doing shit, man. Like right now, he wants me to go to the store with him, and you know, it's just, man, I would love to do it at a better time, because people. That's why I do Fridays, because I'm like, it's probably the last day of the week people don't have to work, and people still have to work. And then look, I did it Saturday the first time, and people missed it because they had to go to work. I think like 2 people told me they can't go because they have to go to work. Oh, my dad slapped me in the face like a bitch, man, if I tell him, oh, Father, I have to do a live stream. I can't go to the grocery store with you. Slap me like a bitch, man. Oh, shit, I just slapped myself like a... Oh, shit. Oh, man, I apologize. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry about that. You gotta make... Oh, dude, my fucking cheek hurts. Yeah, man. But once football season ends in February, I think I'm gonna move it to Saturdays. Unfortunately, right now I can't, because same thing. I'm gonna be watching football. No, everybody can be watching football on Saturday. You know? Do you watch college? I do. And I feel like unless I'm live streaming a game, nobody's gonna give a shit about what I have to say. Everybody's gonna rather watch the football game. That's what I'm saying. When my father's not home on a weekend, like tomorrow, he's not gonna be home on Saturday. I think I'm gonna live stream a football game. But as far as me, oh man, I'm just fucking, my cheek hurts. As far as me live streaming I do, man. I'm a big fan of college football. I'm a Notre Dame fan. I watch about 2 to 3 games a day. I'm a big college football fan. Really am. A huge college. I'm surprised you don't watch any of the Texas schools, like Texas Longhorns, or Texas A&M, Texas Tech. You don't watch any of them, man? Surprise! It's a big football state over here. In Texas, man. You don't watch it at all? That's where you. Those are the future stars. The future stars for the NFL, man. I love college. Oh no, man! I watch the whole thing. I even do a like every Saturday at night, I'll come on the show, and I'll do like a ranking of my top 4, because you know usually the best 4 teams are the ones that make it to the playoffs, and then 2 of those 4 go to the national championship. And every week I'll give an update on in my mind, who are the top four this week. You probably watched the show. Oh no, man, I'm a big fan of college football, and that's why I cannot do the shows on Saturdays either. Because for me, like once September hits, college NFL football in general is my mindset. Football in general is my mindset. I watch the Major League playoffs, but other than that, I'm football. So that's why there's no way I'm gonna come on here. Yeah, but you know what? I don't even care, man. It's pretty entertaining. I'm not too much of a defense guy, to be honest with you. I just told you, remember, I like action. I was not a big fan of the Steelers and Ravens rivalry, to be honest. It was too boring to me. It was too. Like I told you, I like action stuff. So I like college football. I like the chaos it is. I love college football, man. Like anything that's chaos, I love it. So yeah, man, I love it. My uncle he tells me the same thing. He doesn't watch it because of the defense. I don't really care, man. Now arena football, that's a joke. That's a joke. But man, I watch college football, man. I really do. So that's really fun. Love college football, man. Starts. Oh, come on, Cruz. You're being disrespectful right now to the college football league. Come on, Cruz. What the hell are you going to do on the weekend, man? No, man. You will not be seeing me on Saturday on the live stream until it's like February. I will be glued to my ass on the couch football. Yeah, man. Starts next week, I think, too. I think like Thursday's the first game. And then Saturday's, like a lot of people are playing Saturday, a lot of teams. So yeah, by the way, starting, that's why I need to get these. Man, I may have to start doing 2 team previews. Because college football's starting. I think it starts on Thursday. I wonder if I'm gonna have time. How many teams do I have left? I think I'm on team 25 tonight. I think so. Maybe like 7 teams. I'm gonna finish it because I'm a professional. But yeah, college football. I should have started in July, man. I didn't think of. College starts next Thursday. I might not. You know what? Even if it starts on Thursday, I'll make my first video like on Saturday or Sunday. So then I can finish the. I should finish the NFL preview soon. You know, I think I have like 7 teams to go. I have Jacksonville tonight. Oh shit! No, I have 9 teams to go. I have Jacksonville, and then I have the entire AFC West and the AFC East. Oh my, that's like 9 teams. Oh my God, I'm not gonna. What's the date today? Today's the 25, I think. When September 1st is on Saturday, right? Man, I have to do every team, man. I have to do every team. I have to be a professional, man. I have to be a professional. The first year I did it, the first year I was on YouTube, I missed some teams, and my father got a little bit mad at me. He's like, no, if you're going to commit to this year, you need to commit it 100%. And so these last 2 years, I've done every team. Trust me, there's a few teams I don't want to do, but like Cleveland, I didn't want to do Cleveland. I thought about skipping Cleveland, but I'm like, I can't do that. Imagine if there's a big Cleveland fan on the show. I can't do that to him. No, but like the first year, I skipped a lot of teams. My first year on YouTube, I think I only did the Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Patriots, Rams, Seahawks. I skipped a lot of teams. My first year on YouTube. That was literally how I started my YouTube channel. My first YouTube channel was me previewing the Eagles 2015 season. That's how I started that was in 2015. I've been on here for 3 years. That was literally my first video previewing the 2015 Philadelphia Eagles season. Man, yeah, low crowd tonight on the show. But it's going to happen, you know. Sometimes you're going to get low crowds, sometimes you're going to get high crowds. Yeah, 3 years, September 9th. September 9, I started. 2015. That was my first show. Yeah, literally, like, out of college, man. Well, no, I was still going to college, I think. Yeah, no, I was still going to college, but like I told you on the chat the other week, like or a few days ago. Your wife's birthday, September 8th. Okay, tell your wife I said happy birthday, man. Um, so that's the Saturday before the Texans game. Oh, you're lucky. Oh man, you are lucky, dude. One more day and you would have missed. Eagles crazy. What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing, man? Dude, you're lucky. Your wife's birthday is literally the Saturday before Sunday, or otherwise you would have missed. You would have missed the first game of the Texans. You're lucky. Is your wife a football fan? What's up? Eagles crazy. She's a Raiders fan? Why the hell is she a Raiders fan? Does she live in Oakland? What? Oh, you got an... Okay, she's from Oakland. Is she gonna follow them to Vegas? She must be pissed. They're going to Las Vegas. No, she lived in Houston with me, but she was born in Oakland. Oh, okay. So she can give a shit about them going to Las Vegas. Does she watch the C show? Or no? I think Marty was telling me, what the fuck is happening? I think Marty's wife watches the show. But you're lucky, man, because even if she likes football, because you know why you're lucky? Because the Raiders don't play until Monday Night Football versus the Rams. So you would have probably had to go out with her if it would have been on Sunday. You're lucky, man. You are lucky, Cruz. Oh, she's right here with you right now? Hold on. Who's that other guy that commented? Eagles crazy. He just said hi and then left. The hell? She's Raiders fan. She's from Oakland. No, she lives in Houston with me. Was born in Oakland. She's right here with me. Oh, hi, Mrs. Cruz. I apologize. I was telling him that he needs to celebrate your birthday, even if it's on Sunday. Yeah, man. I was telling him that you putting me on the bad spot right there, Cruz. Dude, you need, even if it's on Sunday, man, DVR the game, man. You need to go celebrate your wife. Oh, shit. My friend's freaking out because his wife's best friend is getting married in, like, November. And I guess he's trying to go to the Green Bay game versus the Rams, and he's freaking out about his wife's best friend's wedding. I feel sorry for him. Man, Cruz, come on. Is she still listening? Be a good husband, man. Be a good husband. Come on, man. Be a good husband. Cannot. We just DVR the game. I had a DVR the Eagles game last night. I haven't watched it yet because my mom asked me to go to the movies with her. She's like, let's go to the movies. And she let me pick out the movie. We went to go see Mile 22. So I'm like, whatever. It's just preseason. I'll DVR it. But usually, I throw a tantrum. Good job. You're a great husband, man. You're a great husband. Yeah, man. Good job, man. You need to take care of your wife the right way, man. Yeah, man. Everybody who gets married, man, I kind of butchers your life a little bit, but it's good, man. I'm a great husband. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I mean, usually I thought 10 tape, what do you call it? Pinch around, tape it? I don't know, a fit. But it was preseason, so I told my mom, fine, I'll go to the movies with you. We watched Mile 22. I had 2 bowls of popcorn. I had candy. I had a good time. 16 years? Oh my God. It's a long time. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're pretty used to the whole married life. So but you're lucky that your wife likes sports, man, because like my friend's wife does not like sports, and so all he watches is the Rams. And this is the thing, he does not even fucking have a TV in his house. His wife won't let him get a TV, so he has to go to a sports bar on a Sunday and watch the Rams play. And once the football game is over, you know where he goes? To the grocery store with his wife. So no primetime game, no Sunday night football for him. If the Patriots are playing the Steelers, he's at the grocery store. That's what I don't like sometimes. But I mean, some ladies understand it more, but some other ladies, I think, I don't know. But at least but I just tell my friend, you need to like tell your wife that you need to put a TV. Good job, Cruz. Yeah, you gotta scout. You gotta scout. I always tell my mom, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna scout. I'm just not gonna marry somebody just because, I have to scout. I have to see everything. What I'm looking for is cooking and sports. That is what I'm looking for. That's the thing I'm gonna be scouting. If not, then I don't know. But yeah, man, that's. Oh, see, man, you got a hardcore wife. She likes boxing and UFC. Oh man, you better hope she doesn't learn the move and put you in a submission. Yeah, man. See, you're lucky, man, because my friend's wife, he just takes him to watch the football game like a little poor kid going to play McDonald's, and then he has to go to the grocery store. No Sunday night football game for him. Yeah, man, I bet she fucking puts you in the submission hole and makes you tap. Tap, 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 tap. What the hell's happening with the live stream? Are you guys watching the fight do you know about the fight? Or no, about the YouTubers this weekend? Jake Paul versus KSI. Supposedly, it's the 2 most famous YouTubers in the United States and London. Are you aware of that fight? I think it's tomorrow. It's like $10 on pay-per-view. Supposedly, Logan Paul is the most famous YouTuber in the United States, and KSI from London. Canelo, okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch the fight though tomorrow. It's $10, and I think you have to pay online, and it's a problem because you need a credit card. So I might miss it just because of the simple fact that I don't know how to do that shit. If it was on TV, you can just buy it on DirecTV. But I think you have to have like a credit card number and everything, so I might not be able to do it. Canelo's fighting Galayic next month, September, I think, 15. Man, I thought the first fight Galayic won, and they stole it from Canelo. That made me mad a little bit. I don't think Canelo's that good, to be honest. They need to get a better Mexican fighter in there. They always try to get a Mexican fighter in there, so. But I think Canelo, I don't know. If he wins, good job. But if he loses, like. Oh, you're gonna go watch it in Las Vegas? Oh man, that's cool. You're gonna go to Las Vegas, man. That's gonna be fun, man. That'll be a good fight right there. Hopefully this time they do give a winner. Not like last time they said it was a draw. My father says that, you know how the fight was supposed to be in May, and then Canelo got suspended for steroids? My father thinks that he didn't even have steroids. He thinks it was a strategy to give him more time to get ready for the fight. He thinks, I think they just said that. But I don't know, because Why would you lie about steroids? You should have, if you were gonna lie, you should have just told them you had like a shoulder injury or something. Oh, like I hurt my shoulder training. Why lie about a steroid? That's stupid. Yeah, we might go to the. Oh, we already read this. So no, I don't know. That's what my father thinks, that they might have just like just give him more time to prepare. But I told my father no, because I think if they would have said that, they would have said like, oh, he injured his shoulder in training. But why would you lie about steroids? What the hell's happening? What do you think about steroids in sports? Oh man, I hate it, man. It's ruined the game. Well, they calmed it down a little bit lately, especially in baseball. But yeah, man, it's just get in the gym, man. Just get in the gym. You'll eventually figure it out. Like John Cena. John Cena was a small motherfucker, and now he can lift that thing 500 pounds. And he, for what I've heard, he's never done steroids. So it's possible to still be a fucking monster. And you just gotta work hard. People don't want to work hard. And this is why Brock Lesnar, he's going back to UFC supposedly to fight he's gonna fight that one kid what's his name I forgot what his name is. You think it should be legal? But then everybody would, like in baseball, everybody would be hitting home runs then. And then supposedly, nah, man. Then everybody would be hitting home runs left and right in baseball. Nah, man, just do it the right way, man. Work hard. Get your ass in the gym. Oh, come on, Cruz. So what? You want to see 20? What the fuck is? Okay, never mind. You want to see a 25-21 baseball team now? Come on. Like Ronald, he was telling me, the All-Star game in July, how everybody was hitting home runs left and right. Ronald was saying that he thinks they did something to the baseballs. He's like, they did something to those baseballs to make them go to home runs, to make the game more entertaining. I'm not sure, though. Steroids don't make you better at hitting the ball. Well, but they give you strength. That's what they do. They give you strength. They make you stronger. Well, yeah, but look at Barry Bonds. I'm not saying like me, okay, I'm going to drink steroids and go hit a baseball. No, but if you're a professional baseball player and you drink steroids, like like, that season that in 2002, Barry Bonds had 72 home runs. I bet you most of that year he had steroids. If you look at Barry Bonds, what the hell is happening to the show? If you look at Barry Bonds' highlights, like when he was with the Pirates and then San Francisco, he looks fatter. And I don't think it's because he ate too much McDonald's. I think it's because of the steroids. He got big, literally. His ass, his nalgas got big too. Everything got big for him. His arms got big. Even his face, he looked like a fucking penguin. Like, and when he was with the Pirates, he was small. He was thin. Okay, even if you use steroids, you still have to hit the ball. Barry Bonds' head grew because of the steroids. That's what I'm saying, Barry Bonds. Cruz. That's what I'm saying. You look at Barry Bonds. When he was with the Pirates, he was slimmer. And then he went to the San Francisco and got bigger. Alex Rodriguez, same thing. Alex Rodriguez, when he played with Seattle, he was thin. Then in the Yankees and Rangers, he started getting bigger. Maguire, and so was Sammy Sosa. Oh my lord, Sammy Sosa? He looked like a fucking balloon filled with air. Yeah, I watched Sammy Sosa a lot play in Chicago when I lived in Chicago. Yeah, he definitely used shit. And didn't he have a game too where he put like metal in his bat or something? I forgot what it's called, to make the bat lighter. Yeah, he cheated. was a few guys. Barry Bonds, McGuire, Sosa, Jose Senkenko, whatever the hell his name was, Canseco. Yeah, Sammy Sosa. Yeah, he's the new Michael. We put cock in his bats. What? Oh, he put cork. Yeah. In 2003, I believe it was. In 2003, he put a cork in his bat. Sammy Sosa is white now. Yeah, and that makes the bat lighter, I think, or something, right? Canseco. Thank you, Cruz. You're the teacher of the show right now. You're substituting for chicken legs with the spelling, or with the pronunciation. The fuck is happening to the show right now? Okay, Canseco. Yes, he put cork in his bat. Yep, and there I think it made his bat lighter with him putting cork. What a cheater, Sammy Sosa, man. I like them as a player, I like them as a person, but the guy's a little bit messed up in the head, and like I said, now and didn't he for a while look pink? Yeah, Sammy Sosa, ugh. But well, I don't know if he would. I wonder if he's gonna go in the Hall of Fame. Roger Clemens is another guy. Roger Clemens. I'm the new assistant on the C show. Yep. Chicken Legs is too busy with the old people. Chicken Legs is taking. I hope that job. I want to know what it contains of, because if I see Chicken Legs has to wipe the old man's ass, the one after he gets done using the restroom, then I don't want any part of that job. Co-host. Yeah, man, I could use a co-host. Yeah, man, but I wonder what Chicken Legs does in the old folks' house, because if after they're done going number 2 or number 3 in Chicken Legs, I don't really hope Chicken Legs have to wipe their ass. I'd rather be homeless. We need to ask Chicken Legs what he does for those old people. Exactly. It might not be that hard of a job, but at the same time, I'm not wiping nobody's ass. But yeah, man, a lot of these guys I don't think are going in the Hall of Fame. Neither of these guys have gotten in. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Sammy Sosa, Mike McGuire. No one has gotten in the Hall of Fame. It's going to be interesting to see if eventually one of them does get in the Hall of Fame. You know, the White Sox had a guy who was pretty big too, but he was naturally big, Frank Thomas, and he got in the Hall of Fame already. Fuck that, I'm not wiping no one's ass. I don't care how much they pay me. Yeah, I'm with you, Cruz. I am not wiping nobody's ass. Like, that's what I'm wondering I don't think Chicken Legs, he's a smart man. I don't think he would go to that level. But I do wonder exactly what do you do for the old folks' house. I know there are some people, once you get to that age, you need help with stuff. Especially if you're a little bit fat. That's why I have to lose some weight when I get older. I might have problems reaching. But right now, I'm young, I'm flexible. But yeah, man, that's the other thing. You don't want nobody wiping your ass either. Well, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, so maybe we can get Chicken Legs back on the show here pretty soon. You can ask him, what do you exactly do for the old folks' house? I'm very curious. Yeah, but I don't think Chicken Legs is doing that shit, man. He's too much of a professional to be wiping people's ass. Good job, Mark. Yeah, I'll be... I can't even believe I even said good job. Chicken Legs, send you a friend request on Instagram. I have a lot of people on the show that follow me, but I haven't followed them back. I need to get on it soon. I should do like a follow spree. No, man, I appreciate Chicken Lance. He's done a lot for the show, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate Chicken Lance a lot. But yeah, man. Last thing here. This is another thing I had to talk about on the show. What is this new shit about the NFL doing a helmet rule? We're supposed to. You cannot target. I post funny shit on Instagram. I'll go follow you, Cruz. I'll go follow you soon. Don't worry, man. What is your name? Is Frankie Rodriguez, right? On Instagram. Is that your real name? Because on here you're Cruz and on Instagram you're Frank. Is your name Frank Cruz? Be frank with me. No pun intended. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so your name's Frank Cruz. Okay, Frank. I like calling you. I post funny shit on Instagram. Yeah, okay, Frank Cruz. Okay, man. I don't know. I just like calling you Frank better. Frank Cruz Rodriguez. Oh, so your last name's Rodriguez. Your middle name's Cruz. Okay, so Frankie Rodriguez. All right. Dude, your name is like that one picture from the Angels. Oh no, his name was Francisco Rodriguez. Never mind. All right, Frank. Okay, Frank. Okay, Frank. That's another thing I have an idea to talk about in the comment section was the NFL helmet that you can no longer target. WTF? I saw a game last Saturday. The Vikings versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville sacked the quarterback, and supposedly it was a 15-yard penalty roughing the passer because he targeted him with his helmet. But it wasn't helmet to helmet. He targeted him like on his chest, and they call a 15-yard flag. Oh, okay, Francisco. No, I like Frank better. So you can use that one name. What was that kid's name? So wait, what's your name again? Francisco. Hold on. What the fuck is happening to the? Okay. Frank Rodriguez. So we can call you. No, never mind. That's not gonna be a good nickname for you. I was gonna say we can call you F Rod, but no, that's not because you know like A Rod. We can call you F Rod. Nah, man, we'll just call you Frank. We'll just call you Frank, okay? I hate the new helmet rule. Football is supposed to be violent. Me too. I agree with you, Frank. I agree with you. That football rule is stupid as hell. And supposedly, okay, I'll call you Frankie. Fine, I'll call you Frankie. That seems more cooler, right? Frank looks like a 50-year-old man, so I'll call you Frankie. It makes people are gonna think you're younger. So I'll call you Frankie. Dude, you changed your name more than I changed my underwear. Come on. First it was Cruz, then Rodriguez, now Frank, then Francisco, now Frankie. Okay, so Frankie. For like the 5th time, your new name, Frankie. Okay. No, man, but I think it's horseshit, that new helmet rule. Like, why the hell are they inventing these new rules? I think I saw something that, like, the high school kids playing football, their numbers are going low. A lot of people are not playing high school football, and they're worried. And so they're trying to make the game safer, because obviously if you don't get enough high school kids to play football, eventually you're not going to have people playing football anymore. You know what I mean? So they're just trying to find a way to make the game safer. But at the same time, it does suck. Like I understand helmet to helmet. That fucks up your head. But what's going to happen? Helmet on the chest. Worst case scenario, you're breaking your ribs. In the long term, a broken rib is not going to be a problem. You're not going to... How many people have broken the ribs and have been perfectly fine in like the next 10, 15 years? I understand the head. Yeah, you can have Alzheimer's or something. But in the future. But a fucking helmet on the chest? In 10, 15 years, you're not even going to remember that shit. What, you're gonna fart and you're gonna feel your ribs? Oh man, that's where I broke my helmet in '97. My rib in '97. I can still feel the pain. No, you're not. So they're going a little bit too far with these helmet targeting rule. It's kind of stupid. And I feel that's what they're doing. They're trying to show the parents of the high schoolers that, hey, we're making the game safe. Feel comfortable to put your high school kid in there to play football. I don't know. My friend called me Cruz in high school. Hold on, what? Everyone calls me Frankie. My friend called me Cruz in high school. I'm going to call you Frankie. The NFL is becoming a pussy field. Yeah, man, it's starting to get really soft. It's starting to get soft. I understand helmet to helmet. I even understand helmet to leg. It can fuck up somebody's leg out for like 7 months. You know, but helmet to chest, helmet to stomach, to waist, that's too much. That is too much. I understand a leg injury on the helmet. You know, you tackle low. That can mess you up, your legs. And then in the future, a concussion can mess up your life in the next 10, 15 years. What's that quarterback, Jim McMahon from the Chicago Bears? I think he's having memory problems right now because he took too many hits to the head. But taking a hit to the chest, what are they going to break? Oh, he broke my heart. He hit me in the chest. Oh my God, you broke my heart. What the hell? Like what? Come on. Worst case scenario, you're going to break a rib. 2-3 weeks, you'll be back. In the future, you're not going to remember you broke a rib. I understand these new players are bigger, faster, and stronger. But still, football has meant to be violent. Yep, I agree. These players know what they are signing up for. Yeah, I agree with you. They know you want to be a football player, you better be a tough son of a bitch. I apologize to my language. But I'm getting fired up on the show right now. But yeah, man. It's like you go to the military, you're going to get shot at, you're going to get a bomb thrown at you. You got to be ready. Same thing here. You got to be ready. You might break a leg. You might break a shoulder. You might get a concussion. You got to be ready. You got to sign up. And I guess in a small age, the parents do have the final say. But like around high school, I think if you really want to play football, you need to put a set of balls on and tell your mama, you know what, this is what I want to do in my life, this is my passion, I'm playing football. Because and I do think it's not the players, it's like the parents. The parents are the ones that are complaining about the hits, and they're not signing their kids to play football at an early age. And it's like any other sport. If you don't start playing at an early age, you know, once you're, 18 years old, oh, I can make my own choice. I'm going to play football now. You didn't play your whole life because your parents didn't like you, so you didn't get the practice. So most likely at the age of 18, once you're finally allowed to make your own decisions, it might be too late. So that's why I think the problem is that it's not the players complaining, it's the parents. Unfortunately, until you're 18, you cannot make the decision to go play football. Your parents have to sign the paper. I took the paper to my parents. And my father signed it, but my mama sent us to hell. You know, she gave my father a stone cold stunner. And later I'm laying down, back on the floor looking up at the lights. You know, so my father, he was all for it. He played football. He was a wide receiver. And actually, he fucked up his back. He had to retire in high school because he fucked up his back. But he was about to sign a few times. I took the paperwork for me to go play football. And my dad was about to sign it. And then my mom fucking gave him a stone cold stunner. And I back first looking up at the lights. Yeah, so that's the problem. It's the parents. They don't allow their kids to play football. And if you don't start playing football at the age 5, 7 years old, once you turn 18 and you can finally make your own decisions, it might be a little bit too late. So I think that's why they're changing these rules. Not for the players, but for the parents at an early age to allow the kids to play football. You know what I'm saying, son? These players know what LOL, what? Dude, I'm trying to give you a passionate speak. Passionate speech. LOL what? Yeah, man, I think that is the problem. I think that is the problem. That it's the parents. They're not allowing their kids to play football. That is the problem here. It's the kids. It's the parents, not the kids. The kids, they're aware of it, and I frankly, no pun intended to you, Frank, I don't think they care about it. It's the kids. I mean, it's the parents. They're scared, especially the moms. Your prom, I mean your mom giving your pops the fuck, man. A stone cold stunner. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My mom runs the place up in here, man. Yeah, my dad was about to send the paperwork. Oh yeah, let's go. I played football back in the day, and yeah, my dad took me like 2 or 3 times to try to get me to play football, and my mom sent him to house. The problem too is I was a big kid, so they would like I was like fucking 7 and wanted me to play with like fucking 12-year-olds. And so that's when they were like, yeah, we can't do this shit. Same thing in Taekwondo. In Taekwondo, I was a green belt, and they were having me spar versus black belts, and not only black belts, but I was like fucking 11 years old, and I was sparring 50-year-olds. I was a big kid. Kids should be playing flag football. Well, I mean, you have to, it's like everything, baseball, basketball, you have to start at an early age. You just can't wait until you're 18 years old and make the decision, I'm playing football. It's going to be a little bit too late. But I'm starting to think that in the future, if you want to continue to have football, you might have, I mean, don't be surprised if you start getting a lot of 18-year-olds, 17, 18 years old, finally starting to play football once they can make their own decision. Because I think Will Smith made a movie about it, how he wanted his kids to play football, and then he made the movie, and then after he filmed the movie and saw all the information, he's like, no, my kid's not playing football anymore. So, and my friend told me, I want to go see the movie, and my friend told me, don't go see the movie because you're going to get upset. They're pretty much promoting kids not to play football. You're going to throw your popcorn at the screen. So I didn't go watch the movie. My friend told me it's to promote not to have kids play football. So yeah, I didn't go watch the movie. But I did see the Will Smith interview about it, how he said, yeah, I wanted my kids to go play football. And once I filmed the movie, and I saw all the information about this, I'm like, no, my kid ain't playing football. So I think that's where they're at. They're trying to make the game safe. Otherwise, kids are not going to play football. At least at an early age. Kids coming up at 18 years old, playing football in their senior year, but they're not, their skills. Concussion movie about the NFL. Yeah, Will Smith made a movie about it a few years ago. Will Smith made a movie about it a few years ago. Is that what it was called? Concussion? And he said, yeah, I wanted my kid to play football, and then after filming the movie, I got all the information. I'm like, no, my kid's not playing football. So, stuff like that. I mean, it's the parents. It's not the kids. It's the parents. 2 or 3 times I was about to step on that field, and my mom did not allow me to. I would be a Hall of Fame. No, well, I would still be playing. They made the concussion. Yeah, it's horseshit. Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna close out the show. 5 more minutes. This is your 5-minute warning. But it is just horseshit. It really is. Wish there was more people in the chat. Yeah, this shit sucks. This has been the worst one. So far, but you know what? What can I do about it, man? I feel like a lot of my fans, it doesn't even matter what day of the week it is. They just fucking work. Like I'm the one I made on Saturday. I'm gonna try. You know what? Cruz, Frank, whatever the hell your name is. I'm gonna make a chat tomorrow night. It's not gonna be a permanent schedule. Just a special live tomorrow. I'm gonna make a chat tomorrow. We're just gonna see how many fans join the show tomorrow. Okay, Frank? But don't get it. It's not gonna be like a tournament thing. It's just gonna be a test out, like a special, like a primetime special. So I think a lot of people missed it today. But in the future, like I said, I'm not gonna be able to make them on Saturdays until football season's over because I'm watching football with my father. I'm eating. I don't really see my father that much other than the weekends. So I want to spend time with my father. But tomorrow he's having a family event, so he's gonna be gone tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll make a special. I'll announce it tonight on the show. When I make my show tonight, I'll announce it tomorrow. Tomorrow there'll be a special show on Friday. On Saturday. I don't even know the time yet. I don't even know the time. I have to look at it. But I'll see tomorrow. Joe Chicken Legs, what's up, man? Just got home and eating chicken legs, eating the wiener. Hey, Chicken Legs, what do you do in the job? You don't have to wipe the old folks' ass, right? That would be terrible. Please tell me you don't wipe the ass of the old folks. What exactly does that job consist of? Taking care of old people? But yeah, man, I was telling the fans, tomorrow, we didn't get a lot of, we actually have some people. We had like 5 people, I think. We had Fox 87, Marty, Frankie. I'm just waiting. Just got home. I'm eating a hot dog. I'm just waiting for the Fackville preview so I can say fuck the Jaguars in the comments. Come on, Frank. Use your manners on the show. Oh shit! I just sprained my ass. No, my job is taking old people on walks and giving them. I thought you had a wife. Oh my lord, Chicken Legs. I'm so happy for you. I thought you had to you were working in a retirement home and you had to wipe people's ass when they had to go use the restroom. Oh, okay. So wait, what do? You just take them out for walks and giving them lunch? What do you mean lunch? Well, you have to make them their lunch? So what? You just go to their house and take them out, and you just take them out for walks? I don't understand. Is it a retirement home? It's a retirement home. Okay. So what? You just take people out for walks and give them lunch? Okay. Is that a good job? Is the pay good or no? Or is it whatever? Is it average? Yeah, I don't trust me. Oh shit! I just broke my ear. But I was saying to the people that tomorrow we may do a special live stream for being Saturday in preseason. But it's going to be special. It's not going to be happening on a consistent basis. Just tomorrow, okay? It's $10 an hour, so $50 a day. Oh, wow. But here in Texas, it's probably going to be less because CE needs someone to wipe his ass. He's always... Come on, Frank. Stop it. I don't say that at all. Come on, man. Ain't nobody wiping my ass, Frank. Know your roles, Frank. Chicken Legs, we were wondering exactly what you did for the old folks. If I had to wipe my asses, I would quit. That's what I was saying. I'm like, Chicken Lex is not going to go to that low standard. He's a very smart man. He's not going to have to do that shit. He'd rather work at McDonald's asking people if they want fries with that from 7 to 5. He ain't wiping nobody's ass. But I was just wondering, Chicken Lex, exactly what you did if you had to wipe somebody's ass. Good job, Chicken Lex. All right. Okay, so all you have to do is take them out for walks and take them. Do you tell them about the C-Man on the retirement home? Maybe get the ladies excited, the old ladies. You should promote me there, Chicken Lex. You should tell the old folks about the C-Man. Maybe get the ladies excited one more time. Well, actually, get their head out of there. Never mind. If I had, okay. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm not sure. A 95-year-old woman saw me watching the show, and she thought it was the what? A 95-year-old woman saw me watching the show, and she thought it was the news. The news. What would I give the news? I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd. Why the hell would I give the news? I'm not a nerd. You know who does give the news? And he's not a nerd either, but he does do it. It's Fox 87. He gives the weather and the news. I don't do that shit, man. I don't know how to give the weather, to be honest. But yeah, tomorrow we'll have a special show, most likely tomorrow. Chicken Lex, are you available tomorrow for a show or no? See, today it was a weird live stream because we had Marty came on right away, Fox 87 came on right away, Chicken Lex came on right away, Frankie came on right away, but then everybody left. It was just me and Frankie. And then Chicken Lex is now coming back. I saw a Fox 87 video. He does like a radio station thing. What time tomorrow? I'm not sure. Maybe at 7. Maybe at 7. I have to look at the schedule for tomorrow. But it's going to be special. It's not going to be a It's not going to be a tournament thing. Because when college football starts, I'm going to be watching college football with my father. And I'm not going to have time to do that shit. But it's just going to be a tournament thing it's just going to be, I have a job working at a carnival so you won't see Cruz, Frankie, if you're still on the show, I'm telling you, it does not matter what day it is. These people have to work. Frankie was telling me that if I do it on Saturdays or at night, what the hell is that? Frankie, like on Saturdays, we may get more viewers. I'm telling Frank, these are hard-working people. They work from Monday, Sunday. You just saw Chicken Lex. He had to work today at the old folks' house. And then tomorrow he has to go work in a carnival from 2 to 10. That's what I'm saying, Frankie. I'm telling you, Frankie. Normally on Saturdays I could watch, but just this weekend I have to job. Okay, so maybe in the future. But see, Frankie, people have to work. My father, he doesn't work on the weekends, but a lot of people do. See, Chicken Lex is a hard-working man. I would have cried like a bitch if I had to work on Saturday and Sundays and miss sports. Hey, Chicken Lex, are you watching the fight tomorrow? KSI Logan Paul? You have to pay $10, right? But is it on TV or on YouTube? Where the hell is it at? No, I have to. Oh, I'm too stupid. Obviously, you cannot watch. You have to work. Oh, wait, hold on, Chicken Lex. What time? Do you know what time is it at least? Because they're doing the fight like in London, I think. So what time is it? You have to buy it on YouTube. Yeah. 2 p.m.? It's at 2 p.m.? Oh my god, I cannot tell my mom it's at 2 p.m. Then she's gonna make me go to the fucking first community. Oh. I have to go party tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to lie to my mom. I told my mom it's at 7. Otherwise, she's gonna make me dress like a nerd and go to the party. I cannot afford to dress like a nerd tomorrow. So it's at 2? I thought it was at 7. Oh shit! My mom just got home. Shit! I forgot to fucking clean the stove. Ladies, I think the show's gonna have to end. It's a party at my and my uncle's. What the fuck is happening? The plugger just came. This thing was never charging. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm not. Alright. Guys, a few more minutes and I have to leave the show, okay? I have to go eat lunch. I cannot believe I never charged this shit. Where is the party? I cannot believe this shit. I feel like a pendejo right now. Anyways, ladies, yes. So it's at 2, chicken legs? It's at 2? I thought it was at 3. It's at 2? I mean, I thought it was at 7. I thought it was at 7. Everybody hold your horses. I can't believe this. We are having... What the fuck is happening on the show right now? Oh my god! Hello? He's gonna check the time right now. It's a different time in England. 3:30. 3:30. And how do you pay for it on YouTube? Like with a credit card? How do you pay on YouTube? Like with a credit card? I'll figure it out tomorrow with my sister and everybody. PayPal. I have no idea how you do that. PayPal. Okay. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll try to figure it out tomorrow with a credit card. I'm too stupid. But thank you for telling me that, chicken legs. Shit, I might have to go to the party then. Oh, come on. Have to dress like a nerd, like a penguin. Black pants, white shirt. No, I think I'm just gonna lie to them and tell them to fight at 7. Alright, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I think we're gonna finish soon. What the fuck is happening? Logan. I like Logan Paul because I watch him more. I don't really watch KSI. So I'm going for Logan Paul. I know a lot of people don't like him because what he did with the filming the dead body in Japan. But I think he's funny. But I'm going to go with Logan Paul. But we'll see what happens. Tell your mom you have some weak Mexican diarrhea so you don't have to go. Oh, no. My mama, she'll give me... She's like, oh, you have diarrhea? Here's the fucking Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, she... I don't care about the main fight, really. I want Deji to beat... Oh, my lord. Deji is too small. Deji, I think... out of all 4, I think he's the smallest. That's going to be the upset right there. If Deji beats Jake, that'll be the upset. Yeah, man. You guys see my Instagram pictures? I'm doing good shit on Instagram. If you have not, go watch my Instagram pictures. Oh, dude, I had 2. I had two of those burritos, man. I only put one. I ended up having two. I was actually gonna wrap them up and go like this. But the other one was still getting made. Um, the other one was still getting made, so I could only do it with one. Chicken and gravy, yeah, that was good too. Tonight we're having all Italian night. We're having pasta and pizza. That's what we're doing tonight. Pasta and pizza. CE the Gordo. Yep, you already know my fat ass. I go to the. I think a lot of people like it, and I think it's the most famous one right now in the United States. Uncle Julio's. I think that's who everybody likes right now. I don't know about you guys, but that's the one I go to the most. And I think that's the most famous Mexican restaurant right now in this country, Uncle Julio's. And that dessert, oh, that I love that with the churros. That's a very good dessert. A lot of people go there because of the fucking dessert. The food's good too, but that dessert. You never been to Uncle Julio? You know what? You need to get your. You need to come here to the Woodlands and come to one. Come on, Frank. You need to come here to the Woodlands. The only thing I'm gonna say, it's packed. It's very packed. There's a place near my house I go to get tacos, but I also eat Chipotle a lot. Yeah, I cannot remember last time I went to Chipotle. Usually, either we just go to like a taqueria, like a taco place, like literally a taqueria. Frank, you know what I'm talking about? Or we just go to Uncle Julio's. If we're going with the family, we go to Uncle Julio's. But if it's just like me and my father, we go to taqueria. Yeah. But I agree with you. And neither is Taco Bell. But he's probably doing that to easing up on the spicy, because Chicken Lex is not used to that shit. So he don't want to get diarrhea Mexican style. He never seen that shit in his life. Yep, taqueria, man. We go to taqueria, Mexican style, motherfucker. My father, he's the same way. He yesterday, my mother, she made like a salad and rice, and I don't know what else she made. I think she made like fish, and my father threw a fit. He ended up making a torta. I apologize. My father, all he eats is tacos and tortas. Yes, I'm used to the spicy more than you see. I'm Indian. Indian food is more good spicy. You're Indian? There's a taco truck by my house that makes some badass tacos and tortillas. Yeah. So you're Indian American? You know what? How do you pronounce your name? Anil Apol? On it? That's his real name, right? Anil Apol? How do you pronounce your name, Chicken Lex? I'm always trying to figure out. I want to call you your real name sometimes, just to like be silly, like Cruz. Cruz's real name is Frank. And I want to call you by your real name. What is it? Anil Apol? I don't know how to pronounce it. So you're Indian American, I'm assuming then. Anil is my name. It's pronounced O'Neal. O'Neal? Hold on. I'm an idiot. Anil is my name. It's pronounced O'Neal. O'Neal? O'Neal? O'Neal. Is that how you pronounce it? O'Neal? O'Neal? O'Neal. O'Neal. Is that how you say it? O'Neal? How do you say your last name? O'Neill. Yes, O'Neill. Well, how do you say your okay? O'Neill. How do you say your last name? It's like Paul. You Paul. Like what are you? Paul. How do you pronounce the last name? I'm gonna get out of here real quick, okay? So real fast because I'm gonna finish the show real quick because my mother's starting to make the lunch. Paul. Pronounced? Oh my god, I cannot read that. Oh, oh. I feel like I'm in special ed again. Trying to figure out how to read. Paul. Pronounced? Oh, pool. Oh, pool. That's how they teach you how to read. Oh, Paul. Paul. Oh, Paul. Is that how you say it? Pool. Oh. How do you say it? Oh, pool. Oh, pool. Oh, pool. Oh, pool. Oh, pool. Oh, pool. Neil, a pool. Like ho. What? Oh my god. Ho. Chicken legs. I'm very sorry. I don't know what OOH sounds like. I'm too stupid. Like not. I have no idea. Grammar classes on the C show. Yep. Are you? I'm gonna check out real fast, guys, because the lunch is gonna be ready soon. 2 more minutes. 2 minutos. 2 more minutes and we're leaving the show. Like soup without S. Up. Like that. Up. Soup. Up. Like that. Up. Like that. Soup. Up. So, Neil. Oop. Is that how you say it? O'Neill. Up. O'Neill. Up. I got it. O'Neill. Up. Oop. So, O'Neill. Upal, right? O'Neill Upal. Yes! O'Neill Upal. Okay, Mr. Upal. Got your name finally. O'Neill Upal. Thank you. I appreciate O'Neill Upal. Okay, well, I'm going to say, then we're going to close it out real fast here tonight. The C show's pretty much over. We ended up going a little bit longer than 2 hours. It actually ended up being one of our longest shows. Our longest show has been 3 hours and 5 minutes. This was not going to quite get to 3 hours, but it's about 3 hours. It's going to end up being about 3 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes. It was a Dyson show, I think. It was a Dyson show. I want to thank Cruz. He was the MVP. Frank. He was the MVP of the show tonight. I think he was there for most of the show. O'Neill Upal came in late. And great show again today, CE. Wait, CE. Try holding your phone on the other side. I think your head is covering the microphone. Like this? Like this? I need a microphone. Welcome to the C Show. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live tonight on the C Show. You already know, mother. I think it's an iPhone 7. I think it's an iPhone 7. All right. Well, I don't know why, but sometimes your audio starts to sound way better. All right. I'll look at that with my sister. I'll look at it with my sister. Like I was telling Chicken Legs, we're gonna look into the laptop soon. We're gonna try to see if we can do the live streams through the laptop. The problem is that the Wi-Fi does give me problems sometimes. And recently, what I've been doing is I'm getting out of the Wi-Fi to do these live streams. So that's what that worries me about a laptop, that the Wi-Fi is gonna freeze it up. See, right now I'm off the Wi-Fi. But can you log off of Wi-Fi? You can't log off the Wi-Fi on the laptop. That's the problem. Yeah. My father's looking at other phones, but the family loves iPhones. Everybody, all my uncle, aunts, they all have iPhones. They tell my dad he's an idiot. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. They just give me a phone every like 2-3 years, and I'm not, like I said, I don't know about technology, so. But my father has looked at other phones, but the rest of the family, my mom, sister, uncle, aunts, cousins, they tell him he's a pendejo, and they tell him to go back to iPhone. So I don't know. I just get a new phone every 2-3 years, and I use it, you know. I don't really know what the hell's going on. I'm not even sure what the hell this is. It's an iPhone 7, I think. It might be an iPhone 5 for all I know. I have no idea. I'm not a nerd. I'm a sportsman. Alright, well, that's all I have to say for tonight on the show. I usually block anyone that calls me from iPhone. Why do you block people? Come on, dude. WTF. Anyways, but I want to thank everybody. You hurt my feelings, Frank, to be frank with you, no pun intended. I'm just being frank. Anyways, I want to thank the fans tonight. What the fuck is happening? Alright, well, we just had a fantastic show tonight. I want to thank Frank for being the MVP of the show. I want to thank Chicken Leg, Neil, Paul. Wait, hold on. Paul, whatever. I want to thank you for coming on the show tonight. And anyways, until next time, I am the man that runs the place. I am as good as advertised. You're telling Frank that you're being frank while being frank. Yeah, Frank. Tell your wife I said hello. Maybe she needs to get a subscriber so she can also shoot the shit on here too. Come on, Mrs. Cruz. What is her name? No. Rodriguez. You need to get on your Mrs. Rodriguez. You need to get I'm a Wolf-spoken man. You need to get yourself on the show too. Like Marty's wife. Marty's wife has not commented on the comment section. Mrs. Rodriguez. That's what I was looking at. I was looking at history to see what your last name was. I was confusing what was your last name. Was it Cruz or Rodriguez? It's Rodriguez. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining on the show tonight. We need to get, like I said, maybe tomorrow we'll do a primetime special live stream. But I'm not sure yet. Anil Upal already said he may not join the show tonight. Tomorrow, because he has to work in a carnival. So Anil Upal may not join the show tomorrow. Frankie, I'm not sure if you'll be available at any time tomorrow. I'm guessing, obviously, you're gonna have stuff to do tomorrow too. But I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Until next time, I am the man that runs the place. I am as good as advertised. What time is it? All right, you know what? We'll look at it later. Everybody take a chill pill. We'll look at it later. 3. That's the same time the fight is at. Anyways, we'll look at it tomorrow. We'll look at it. Bye. We'll look at it tomorrow, ladies. I am the man that runs the place. I am as good as advertised. And until next time, can anybody say the catchphrase? I will see you. Too slow. Good job. Hold on, I have to come back. Good job, chicken legs. Anil Apal. Good job, Anil Apal. The fuck is happening right now? What the fuck is happening?